We wanted to see what is the perception of the different actors in the region, including SADC Secretariat plus other regional actors or institutions. And we also tried to consult in terms of getting input, in terms of like what should be the expectation of SADC at the end of the day when we conclude the project implementation, for example. And then that consultation process for the first 6 months, from January to June, was that inception process. And we also reviewed literature, the different documents in the SADC region, starting from the policies, the strategies, the laws, and other documents on the water, energy, and food sectors. So that gave us a kind of a bit of analysis. And then we organized a launching workshop in May 2017 in South Africa again. That was linked to the 7th River Basin Organizations meeting in the SADC region. So that launches the project basically. So during that period, what was key was we were able to identify what's the expectation of SADC when it comes to the WAFE Nexus project. So we agreed like there are 2 expectations from the project. The first one is like SADC wants to have a kind of a regional framework for promoting water-energy-food nexus approaches in the SADC region. So like kind of how you can help the nexus approach to be implemented in the SADC region to support investment basically, investment in the region to support development agenda of the region. And the second expectation was like through the process, they wanted to see prioritized list of investment projects, nexus investment projects. So there are 2 expectations from the project. So in the inception, that was cleared. It was made clear, and then we start implementation from July 2017. So last year what we did was like, we did like a kind of stakeholder analysis at regional level. We did what we call it a country nexus perspective papers. We got like for 15 member states of the SADC region, we got like 1 consultant for each country. And then we organized training for the consultants. And then so that they would be oriented what kind of expectation we have from the country studies. And then they already started working on the country perspective papers. The country perspective papers are part of the regional framework because we wanted to see what is the framework at national level when it comes to, for example, coordinating the 3 sectors together. How the 3 sectors in terms of policy or institutional arrangement looks like in each country, kind of what kind of programs can we pick from the countries. So that perspective papers are going on. I think already 13 countries out of 15, they're already going on. It's only 2 countries which are still started recently and lately, but otherwise we're expecting that to be completed by this month actually. Some already submitted the report. So that's already done, I would say. So the next level, what we are supposed to do is like to facilitate some dialogues. Last year we have like 2 dialogues. One is linked to the Arabia workshop in May, and another one is the multi-stakeholder water dialogue, which happened in November last year. So back to that that dialogue, we also organized what you call it a Nexus Project Steering Committee meeting. And also we have a kind of dialogue with the sectoral departments of water, agriculture, and energy sector from the member states. Lucky enough, the last year, November 2017, SADC multi-stakeholder water dialogue was focusing on WAFE Nexus as well. But this time was focusing how the Nexus approach can support the regional value chain development, and so that it can really support the industrialization agenda of the region. So it was a really very good kind of forum. So those dialogues will help us in terms of pushing the agenda forward. And then this year, what we have to do is like we started developing a kind of the framework, the overall framework for the SADC Nexus. We are supposed to develop what we call the discussion papers, technical discussion papers. One is around the operational framework, and another is on the investments, the nexus investment. So once we have those draft discussion papers, we will facilitate technical dialogues again. So bringing the technical people together so that they can kind of give their opinions and then critically review the discussion papers, and then we continue next year in terms of the political dialogues where the draft documents will be adopted.